everybody, to a new installment on Blond Brothers, where Sam, that's me, gets to play Pokémon Showdown, and we are going to ladder up. So for this episode, we are playing in the OU tier, and we are using a team that I got off a YouTube video. I wanted to find a quick team. I might build some in the future, though. But it's really good. I'm going to explain. I changed it up a little bit to meet what I like to use. So here we go. I'm running a Killorin Black. It's probably one of my favorite Pokemon in the tier. It's really just powerful. Like, it hits so hard, and it's pretty fast. It breaks really bulky teams really easily. So I'm running Earth Power, Ice Beam, Hidden Power, Fire, and Fusion Bolt. Ice Beam is just crazy. I mean, that's pretty standard. I don't need to explain that. But Hidden Power, Fire, that's for like Mega Scizor, Ferrothorn, Earth Power, Rotom, other stuff like that. Fusion Bolt is for bulky water types like Gyarados or Manaphy, as long as they're not running Wilconberry. Then we got a Mega Lopunny. Mega Lopunny, it's really good. I shouldn't have to say that. We're running the standard moveset plus Power Up Punch. I think Power Up Punch is really good right now because, I mean, you use it when someone is sacking something, and that happens a lot when someone brings out a Mega Lopunny, so perfect. Excadrill. We're using Spadef Excadrill because Spadef Excadrill is actually really crazy right now. He is so hard to kill. That's all I really have to say. You'll probably see what I mean when we get into the live. Banded Azumarill, it hits super hard. I have Superpower here for Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is really hard for this team to play around. It doesn't have many switch-ins to it. So I have Superpower on Ferrothorn to hopefully catch it on the switch-in and just kill it. That's also why we have Hidden Power Fire on Killorin Black. You know the deal. We have a Rocky Helmet, U-turning Landorus. Yeah, it's good. it pivots. It gets damage, gets out of there. We have a Latias with Calm Mind. Calm Mind Latias is pretty good. Don't sleep on it. Yeah. So we're just going to get into the live. Alright. See you at the start of the first battle. And our first team, our first match is against the Iron Reaper. He seems to have a pretty cool team. I'm assuming Mega Gross. That's the only Mega he can possibly have. So it's Mega Metagross. He's running Sylveon and Tentacruel though. You can tell he was just picking some standard Pokemon from OU like Landorus, Weavile, Keldeo, Metagross, and he's like, man, can't use all these crazy OU threats. I got to use some heat too. So he's stuck on these two. We'll see how it works out for him. I have no idea. From the look of the team builder, from team matchup, it seems like he's gonna. It seems that my Killorin has a lot of fun. He doesn't have very many good Ice Beam switch-ins. His only Ice Beam switch-in really is Keldeo, which is gonna get worn down really fast unless it's like Leftovers Calm Mind. And his Cruel really isn't a switch-in because, I mean, I just Earth Power it. So we're just going to lead off with Tentacruel, and that works out perfectly for me because he leads off with his Mustache. So he is Scarf, or he is at least faster than me. Maybe he's just running a lot of speed, but he's definitely fast enough. You can tell. No, he's definitely Scarfed because he's 309 and we are 310. So, because his Intimidate went before my Terravolt, you can tell that he's Scarf. So we're just going to switch out here. He's probably going for Stone Edge. He might go for U-turn. We're just going to switch out into our Landorus, and we're going to get some chip damage. Yep, so he did go for U-turn. I didn't think it was... I thought he was going to go for U-turn, but I didn't think it was worth risking such a good, a good mon on our team to that. So we're just going to go into Azu here. He doesn't have... Let's see, what's his switch into this? We know his Landorus is Scarfed, so we can assume that he's probably not going to switch that into a Banded Azumarill. But, you know, crazy people will be crazy, so can never predict him. He's probably going Cruel here, so I'm just going to double. I'm just going to double into Killorin. I think that's pretty safe. Okay, so he's Poison Jab. That makes sense. That makes sense. He stayed in because he was Poison Jab. We are going to... So, Icicle Crash does not kill us, so... Actually, he's Life Orb. Well, no, Icicle Crash doesn't kill even if he's Life Orb, so I think we're just going to hit him up with an Ice Beam here. Because he is going for... He's going for the Crash, and I really don't have any switch-ins because he has Poison Jab. Okay, we're just going to go for the... We're just going to beam him. He goes into his Gross. I have a switch in for this, which is my Landorus. But if he has Ice Punch, that's unfortunate. I'm actually faster than this right now, so I can just Earth Power. Yeah, I can just Earth Power this. Yeah, ain't no big deal. He lived! That's unfortunate. I really didn't think that would live. Killorin is not as powerful as I thought he was. Alright, well, we should have gone into Landorus. You live and you learn. I'm just going to get off my Mega Evolution now. It makes it a lot easier to switch into Weavile now, that we don't have to worry about that. I'm just going to Fake Out. He goes into his Moustache. Expected, expected. We're going to get a little bit of chip damage. And then we are going to go into our own Landorus, because... Ooh, okay. So he's going to go into his Little Bo Peep here. We have the counter of all counters in Excadrill, so I'm not worried. So we're going to U-turn out into our Excadrill and get some momentum. He is Wish, so I'm assuming that Wish is going to his Metagross. Or it also could go to his... Huh. See, I don't know what to do here. I'm just gonna... Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't want him switching into the Gross and getting all his health back, but I guess he gets it all back anyway, so I probably should have just Toxic'd in the long run, but I really didn't want Gross coming in and getting all his health back. And yet again, Landorus is the best switch into this. It takes anything he wants to go for. He's going to knock off our Rocky Helmet. That is fine with me, actually, because that means I get rocks. He does have a Spinner, but it cannot switch in right now because it is beaten by... That's weird. I don't think he's going to go for Spin here. He probably wouldn't. But we're just going to Earthquake. Honestly, yeah. I mean, yeah. So he sacks his Tentacruel. I think that was kind of pointless to get off the spin, but that's okay, because now he gets to bring in this monster that destroys my entire team. See, I kind of want to just Earthquake, because, I don't know, I feel like he's going to Poison Jab. He's going to Poison Jab, but... No, we're making the safe play. Yeah, he just Icicle Crashes. Because he knows he can just Poison Jab this turn. I am going to hope Banded Aqua Jet takes him out from here. So we're just going to go for that. And it does not, but he will go down to the Life Orb. So, perfect. And I just now noticed that he has no Rocker on his team, so that is absolutely perfect for us. What is he going to switch in here? He just has Landorus, right? So I'm just going to go for the Toxic. Okay, good. He did. If he went into Metagross there, I was probably just going to click X. Honestly. So he is Toxic now, so if he does stay in, he's probably U-turning here. So I kind of want to just predict that and go for the Earthquake. But that's also really... That's a really risky play, because if I lose this, I think I lose to his Sylveon. I could go to Landorus. we're doing it. We're earthquaking. Yeah, so he U-turned. Thank God we weren't punished for that. That could have been a horrible play, yeah, if gone wrong. But we are just going to get in on this Sylveon and hit it up with a Toxic, I believe. Toxic sounds good. Yeah, Toxic is good. I'm just gonna hit it with that. See, I kind of question that play that he just made because. So I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake here. I'm predicting, yeah, yeah, that makes sense. He might have been. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Oh, he was trying to pass the wish. I get that now. Okay, so he's trying to bait me to go for the Iron Head. Makes sense. Makes sense. But good thing. Okay, so I think I don't know if I played mind games with him enough yet. So we're just gonna go into Landorus here. U-turn isn't gonna do anything anyway, so it's pretty safe. Yeah, so he just goes for U-turn. That's pretty safe. He's going to go into Keldeo here. I do have a Latias, though, so that walls for days, especially since I'm Calm Mind. And if he's Calm Mind, we'll just Calm Mind up alongside him, so it's all good. Icy Wind. So he's packing the Icy Wind. I don't yet know if he is, Okay, so he is Calm Mind. That's okay, yeah. So he's Calm Mind. We're just going to Psyshock, because I am not dealing with this threat upon a threat. Yeah, so that just dies. I don't know why he sacked it there. That was pretty silly. Yeah, and I still have my Excadrill and Landorus, so his Sylveon and Landorus can't really beat me. He does, however, have the Heal Bell. So that's something. Now, does he want a U-turn here? I'm just gonna go, I'm not gonna make any plays yet because I don't want to choke this game away when I have it won. If you know what I mean. He has no way to get rid of rocks anymore, so rocks are perfect to get up right now. And I'm just gonna Earthquake this because it needs to take some damage. Yeah, that's fine. Oof. Yeah, that's actually perfectly fine. I don't think he can risk going for the Earthquake here, so I'm just going to go into my Excadrill. Yeah, he can't risk going for the Earthquake there, so I'm just going to go for the Iron Head. It kills everything that he has left, so we're going to get rid of that, and he has to lock himself into a move here, and if it's Earthquake, then I win. If it's not Earthquake, then I probably still win. Yeah. Yeah, so he's going to lock himself in the Stone Edge. I mean, you got to hope for some crits, right? So we're going to say GG. And that's going to be the first game. All right, and we'll be back with another game in a little bit. See you in a sec. And welcome back, guys. So our opponent ended up disconnecting. That's unfortunate. I actually really wanted to face this. I haven't seen Diggersby in a long time, and he's one of my favorite Mons because he's just... Again, he's like Kyurem. He's just so strong. Like he just kills something. So we're just gonna go to the next one, and we're at 1280 right now. I think we're 10-0 with this team. I laddered up a little bit before doing this live, so we wouldn't have to fight Ariadoses. And what else did I see when I was laddering up? I saw Power at Mega Venusaur. I saw a lot of stuff, man. I saw a lot of stuff. All right. There we go. So my opponent's team is looking scary. You know, Killorin doesn't really do that much against his team. It really doesn't nab that many kills. It comes in on, like, it beats Garchomp. And I think that's it. Like, if he's Bulky Chomp, we beat him. So we're just going to lead off with Killorin, and this is actually a pretty good matchup for Killorin. I can just Fusion Bolt this, and that's unfortunate. So he burns me, but Fusion Bolt does a ton. Oh my gosh. So we're going to be a Lord here and predict the Roost and go for the... Yeah, so we are outplaying this guy. So now there's a mind game going on. I can either Fusion Bolt and he'll Roost. So I think I'm just going to go... That's a horrible play. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the... I'm just going to go for the Earth Power. He's left a 1%. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna Earth Power here. That's so sad. Oh my gosh. We're gonna go to low punny. This Talonflame was a huge problem to this team though, so I am glad that it is basically out of the way. So he goes to Garchomp here. He's okay, so he's Bulky Chomp. That makes sense. That makes sense in this team. We're just going to switch right out into Landorus. And we are going to lay up our rocks. He's going to go right into Talonflame. That makes sense. That makes sense. So I predict him here to want to burn me, which is... He's either burning me or he's... I don't know. I'm just going to Stone Edge. Miss. No. Okay. Oh my gosh. And I miss. So, that's really bad. I'm in a really bad position right now. And of course, he taunts me. Okay, so this guy is really outplaying me right now. I'm just going to U-turn. Hopefully he Brave Birds. Okay, so I get the Latias. I'm U-turning out. We're going to go into our Azumarill, I think. What's our best play? Azumarill is definitely our best switch-in. He doesn't really have anything that wants to take on Azumarill, so we're just going to hit him up with a Play Rough. It's... Yep. So, I was going to say it's hopefully going to kill, but yeah, it's, it's going to kill. It's a Latias. It's a Azumarill, you know. It's just how it works. I don't know what he's trying to do here. Is he trying to endure? Like, you're just giving me free rocks. That's all this is. So, I'm just gonna go into the Landorus and get up my rocks. Yeah, he's gonna get in his Talonflame, but that's okay. I'm actually perfectly fine with that. So, I'm gonna continually go for the Earthquake, because this Talonflame has got to die. Yeah, so... Am I getting anywhere with this? I feel like I am. Okay. Come on, let's get the roll. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so we don't have to deal with Talonflame anymore. That's actually amazing. I'm actually really happy that we don't have to deal with Talonflame anymore. So he's gonna bring in... Oh, man, that's not good. That's not good. We don't die to burn here, so... Our best play is U-turning out. He's just gonna Dragon Dance, obviously. We're just gonna hit Play Rough. So if I miss Play Rough here, it's over. If he flinches me or he just doesn't care, he's just, you're gonna miss Play Rough. That's what he said to me. Maybe he doesn't know that we're banded. But yeah, banded Azumarill just okay. So Fappington the God apparently is not as godlike as you'd like to think, but that was a really good game. I wish people would stop disconnecting. Makes this less fun. Oh well. I'll see you guys in a sec. And welcome back, guys. It looks like we have a team that is literally torn apart by Killorin Black. I see... This is crazy. Honestly, his only... if this is Scarf, it can check my Killorin, but like I kill this for sure. Like I for sure kill this with Ice Beam. Probably kill this, like 2 KO this with Ice Beam. This dies to HP Fire. This gets 2 KO by HP Fire. And then this is just not a switch in. Like Earth Power is a thing. So I think my safest lead here is Killorin Black. I don't know if he knows how much of a threat this is to his team, so I'm just going to HP Fire. I hope he doesn't Gyro Ball. If he does Gyro Ball, good play on his part. If he doesn't, oh well. Then he probably loses, honestly. Like, honestly, that's probably his only option here is to Gyro Ball, I'd say. But, you know, people will be crazy. They'll make insane plays, so we'll see what happens. Definitely. And we do 81%. That's solid. He's going to Leech Seed me, so that is not going to be enough. He is not even leftover, so we're just going to go to our Landers here. I don't want to take extra damage on this if he has Protect, which he probably does. Yeah, so he goes to a Powdon. That's actually a really questionable play on his part because I was definitely going for the... the Ice Beam on the last turn, so that's questionable. And I'm just gonna hit him up with some rocks here. We're just gonna lay him up because, I mean, rocks are rocks. This team doesn't really have anything. Like, this team is just all steel and ground types. Like, honestly, I don't think this is just this team is just really weak to ice and fire types in general. He doesn't really have a solid switch into a fire type, like to a Choice Band of Victini, like would tear apart his team. What's a good fire type that's an OU? I mean, there is one. I know there is, but oh my God, Zard just wrecks his team. Like Focus Blast Charizard Y with HP Ice. No, you don't actually ever see HP Ice. So we just trade rocks there. That's a formality in Pokemon. You trade rocks with your opponent. I'm going to U-turn out, and we're going to go into our... What's he doing? I don't know why he stayed in. He might be Whirlwinding, or he might be Ice Fanging, or he might be Stone Edging, or he might be... Basically, a bunch of things that a Zimmerl doesn't care about. So we're just going to go into a Zimmerl. Oh, he Toxics, actually. So that was a very good play on his part. I am sorry that you missed, dude. We are going to... What's this Ferrothorn at? 33? We're going to Superpower because I want to kill that Ferrothorn. Superpower because I want to kill Ferrothorn. And he stays in, so, you know, good players will be good. Whatever. He Earthquakes. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's what I get for trying to predict. So, I could have Waterfalled there and actually killed him. Maybe he didn't know I was, banded, but, you know, whatever. He might have actually... Yeah, I should have just Waterfalled. He probably thought I was Belly Drum, which is why he Earthquaked. So I'm going to get the 2-8 KO on that, and that's pretty nice, actually, because that means that my Azumarill, if I get rid of these rocks, which I apparently am right here, because he's giving my Exeggutor a free switch-in, has another switch-in, which means that it will be able to Aqua Jet sweep him later, if that's necessary. Okay, so he's definitely a very scary Scizor. This is not good for me. I need to switch out. So I need to go out of here and go into my Landorus because I really don't have much for this. This is a weakness that I'm just spotting here. Mega Scizor. SD Mega Scissor kind of destroys me, so we'll see how this goes. If he just SDs up here, that's the correct play. We'll see if he makes it. He might be SD U-turn, which could be great for me. Okay, well, he's SD Rocky Helmet, so that's really bad for me. Or he's SD knockoff, sorry. I'm Rocky Helmet. I'm just going to go for the Earthquake here. And hopefully get some damage off so we can kill with... So we can kill with Fake Out. Honestly, my best play. So he goes for the BP there. That was a good play. It was probably a roll. I feel bad. He didn't get it. Bullet Punch again. Yep. And down I go. Here we go into Low Punny. We're going to just go for the Fake Out. Well... See, the correct play here might be to just high jump kick. Because if he goes into Ferrothorn, I don't want to... I'm just going to HJK. It'll kill him, and it will get rid of Ferrothorn too. And that way I don't have to take extra Iron Barbs if he does switch into Ferrothorn. And the only thing screwing me up here is a crit from Bullet Punch. Or me missing high jump kick, which does not happen. Perfect. Okay, so we're looking good for this game. We still got Killorin. We still got Low Punny. He has a Gliscor here that he can go into, which is easily his best switch in. I don't really have much for Gliscor. Probably my best switch in is going to be... Honestly, I think I just have to sack my Low Punny here. Or, no, I have Latias. I could go into. You know, I kind of want Healing Wish on this Latias. I think it might be better than Calm Mind. I might change that after this battle. I'm going to go into Latias. And he is Knockoff, which is something I didn't expect, actually, because I saw that his Scissor was Knockoff, so that's kind of weird. I thought it'd actually just be a Toxic Cell variant, but... Okay, so I'm just going to go for Roost here, because obviously Knockoff only does more damage when I have an item, and since my item is now gone, I can just safely go for the Roost. And if he wants to switch in T-Tar and trap me, that's okay too. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Nothing I can really do about that. I mean, I can drop a Draco on it, but that's about it. So I'm going to go for Roost here. He is going to go for another Knockoff. I think the time is right to start Calm Minding. So he's going to sub. So he... Okay. So he's this version. He's probably... He might be Spadef. So he's sub, Knockoff... Definitely Earthquake. Earthquake is a staple in Gliscor. And then I don't know what his fourth move is. It could be Toxic. It could be... It's not Protect because he wouldn't, unless he doesn't have Earthquake. But that is not going to happen. It could be. It could be something. It could be Swords Dance. He could be Swords Dance Gliscor. So it is Toxic. That's kind of weird. That's kind of a weird set. Not that I'm saying it's bad. I just personally I don't agree with that. Okay, so he's gonna sub here. I wonder if his last move is actually Roost. That might make sense. So if he's Roost here, I think he just wants. Yeah, so he does have Roost. I'm just going to drop a Draco here because that's my safest play. It almost knocks him out, and if he subs here, yeah. Well, that's still not very good for it. Actually, this is great for me because that means I get a free spin, and I wall him for days. So I actually think this Extra Drill wins me the game now. I just have to play it right. Because he does not have anything on this Gliscor that can touch my Extra Drill. His only attacking move is Knockoff, and he's... Yeah, so... yeah, so this Gliscor can't touch me. I can just keep Iron Heading away, and I'll eventually win that war. Also, once I get in my Zimmeril, that just gets a kill. Honestly, once I get rid of Ferrothorn, I think Azu... No, Azu doesn't sweep once I get rid of Ferrothorn. But I got rid of these rocks, which is good for me. It means that Killorin can now come in. I'm going to break this sub, and I'm going to force him to go for sub again. So we're just gonna keep iron heading, and just keep doing damage. You know, I just said a second ago that this extra drill might be able to 1v1 his team, but honestly, I might just sack it here to this Gliscor. If he chooses to sack the Gliscor, I think it's okay. So he's actually gonna sack his Ferrothorn, which is even better. That's amazing. He's Rocky Helmet. Why do I always get these? So I'm gonna Earthquake here. So he's dead. I actually think it would have been a better play there for him to switch into his Gliscor on the Earthquake because that was pretty obvious. So now that his... I kind of want to keep this. But I also... Do I outspeed? I mean, maybe Scarf, so maybe I just have no hope of outspeeding. I'm just going to Earthquake. If he pursuits... That's a very strange play. Yeah, that's a very strange play. I don't get that. I mean, I guess he's predicting me to switch out, obviously, but still, like... You should have just... Oh, man. See, I could fake out here. I don't know if Scarf Tar outspeeds me. Let's see. 240... No, he doesn't. Even if he's Jolly Max speed Scarf, I outspeed him, and I hit him with the Frustration. So, perfect. At this point... Oh no. If this is Scarf, he sweeps me. Uh-oh. I hope it's not Scarf. Alright, so if this is Scarf, he... Okay, so it's not Scarf, so he... Thank goodness. So we will end up catching a W here. Thank God. And I think Frustration should kill this. If it doesn't, Ice Beam will kill. Like, I have Waterfall, I have Ice Beam. This... He can't out... Basically what I'm saying is he can't outstall me. Because he's going to have to... Eventually, he's going to have to kill me. So, yeah. So he kills me here. And I'm going to go into... This thing's max speed is 317. I highly doubt it's max speed, and I know that Ice Beam from Akiram Black. Look at this thing's special attack. 338. It is dying, so... That was a good game. I'm going to say GG. He left already, but that's okay. Good game. Oh, how do I pronounce that? Wysis. Is that supposed to be racist white boy, but Wysist white boy? I don't know. Good game. And I think that was 4 battles, maybe 3. That was 4. And that's gonna bring this live to a close. I hope to see you guys next time. I hope to, I guess, do another Showdown live if this goes positively on the channel. I'll definitely do another one. I loved it. It was a lot of fun. So, thanks, guys. Bye.